Okay, thank you. Hello. I'd like to start thanking kirobo for this opportunity to work the platform, because we actually create this smart contract in minutes and not months. This is the slogan you have on your webpage. And we have created something that is aligned to gamification. Our goal was to mint an NFT using the platform, namely using the plugin interface. And to do so, we have created, Tal helped us doing this. We have added a new plugin, and then we add the API and the contract address and so forth. And we finished by calling the mint function. But how does the mint works? So the goal is for the user to participate in a liquidity pool. Oh, sorry. Is this one? No. There are a lot of them named. Yeah. Okay. The goal is for the user to be part of a liquidity pool, and that liquidity pool is no less than Ether and UST. But some wallets don't have either Ether or Rock Ether and USDT. So we have first, before this, we have swapped Ether to WETH and ETH to USDT, if the user has it or not, or if the user doesn't have it. So the way this flow works is that it starts by assessing the amount of ETH in the wallet. And if it succeeds, it tries to something is not right here. Oh yeah, it goes to assess oh, it's balanced off. I'm lost. Okay, yeah, it assesses the balance of WHC and USDT, and if both tokens are in the wallet, the liquidity pool is started with one and the other. If either of those are not in the wallet, a swap is done using logic with Uniswap, and that's it. Once the swap is complete, the token is minted and is sent to the user. If it fails on the swap, it reverts, and if the mint fails, it reverts too.
What do you see as the use cases for this? You spoke about gaming.
So there's quite a few use cases. The demonstration here is using a liquidity pool, but this could be used for anything that is verifiable on chain. Can be game, can be an event such like this. As long as there's some money participating, there's on proof with the seal of the NFT that the person did so. Pretty simple, can be more complex if chosen so. But in my mind, I believe it reflects the use of FTC logics and how easy it is to verify. If this is not achievable, it reverts. So no cost for the user, easy to implement it to verify what's going to be minted as the NFT or any other participation did.
I immediately saw some arbitrage usage for this application, this FCT, because arbitrage is something that involves a lot of coding, a lot of calculation, and with time that we didn't have today, but with time with the application, I think it's really nice to find arbitrage opportunities. And I think we still have time until the 15th of May to present some projects. And that's what I'll be doing at home. That's where I see the most, I think it's possible to find a really good delta neutral strategy where you just find some premium on the funding rates. But I'm really not at ease with the program. So my project that I will send you guys until the 15th will be around that, like taking small profits out of funding rates premiums. Thank you very much, guys. Best of luck to all. Any questions? Sorry.
So the thing with arbitrage, it's like it's not really about finding the opportunity, but about executing.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to find the opportunity, it's hard to execute it because you will always be like front runs or like black bolts will take your opportunity. Like, do you have a solution for that?
I think FCT is a really good solution for that because you can have several case scenarios, and yeah, I think I agree with all of that you said, but I really think this tool is really helpful for this finding of small arbitrage opportunities, like having several hypotheses and picking just the best ones. And since there's no cost on the operator, only on, I have some questions, but I'll figure them out afterwards about the activators, whom we didn't spoke too much today. But since there's no cost to the operator, only to the activator, I think I'm going to have a deeper look, but I really think that I can find some good delta neutral funding rate opportunities.
Yeah, maybe like I can say because I don't hear like all you explain, but I think like in this scenario you explained like any possibility that you're gonna try to execute will revert eventually because somebody else will take it before you all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a small window of opportunity. So that's why I'm saying you have to have several protocols to look at, to always be monitoring. And so it may happen that you'll change a lot of protocols before you get into a really nice spot. And then
I have just to answer this. We're out of time.
Sorry.
Out of time, but I have to just to answer to that. It will be very hard to do front run and very easy to eliminate it. Why? Because FCT can be very complicated and it can be embedded in that only this wallet can run this transaction. If other wallet will try, it won't succeed to run the transaction, it will fail. So you can make like an FCT that does a lot of actions in the same transaction, but some of them are like dependent on others. So you cannot take the same transaction and give it a higher gas price and win because it's a complex logic inside. So it's not just doing an action and then you see, okay, he did this transaction, he got this reward, so I have the bot that can front run it. Because if he will try to do this, it will fail because the FCT might be more complicated. So it's like obfuscation of the logic itself. So it makes it harder to do this. And of course, this is the power of the activators. So activators can be like miners, it can be like MEV bots even, that they will use the FCP instead of doing the front running, they will use the FCP and they will use higher gases and they will use everything that they use today, but in the context of FCP. So I think it's possible. We will see. We just this kind of things we have to run and see.
If I can say, you actually right that the bots are faster and they can do it easier. The good thing about here that first of all you can bribe the miners. So there is a feature here that you can bribe the miner, so it could be faster, and they will want to take your money. This is one. Second, there is a lot of arbitrage that creating every day by different protocol. So if you need to code the bot and to build that, it will take you time. While here you can add in a second and can still work on that. And so you will have arbitrage for a few days at least. Like if you understand the small window, but yeah, small. Okay, thank you so much.
Very much. Okay, who is next?
If I exit, it will kick the presentation.
What is your name?
Guillermo.
This one?
GUI.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
I'll take the microphone, share my desktop, and start my pitch. So yeah, let me do you a brief introduction what we are doing at AI Land.
Welcome to.
Oh, sorry. Komniscienza. So I'm Andreas. Happy to be here today at this hackathon. I'm one of the co-founders and the CTO of AI Land. Here is my other co-founder, Valentine, and today we teamed up to participate in the kirobo hackathon with our project, an automated trading bot for virtual worlds, games, and metaverse with Kirobo, Uniswap, and Chainlink. So first,
to the
let me
world
tell
of
about
AI-Land, where gaming, AI, and blockchain technology
Gaming,
meet
AI,
to
and
create
blockchain
an
technology
immersive
meet together
experience
to
like no other.
revolutionize the gaming industry.
With our avatar creation and
With our avatar
customization
creation
service, you can
system,
turn your
you
photo
can
into a
create your own
realistic
avatar
and
with a photo of
customizable
your
avatar.
face.
You can use it to play
Customize
in
it
the
with digital
metaverse,
fashion
use it as an
collections from
NFT,
fashion
or even
artists.
customize it with
It's
digital
all
fashion.
NFT,
Our
decentralized
engaging
digital
games,
fashion.
Battle
You can
Royale,
play Battle
Deathmatch,
Royale
and
and
others
Deathmatch with
combine
your
AI
NFT
and blockchain
property.
technology, allowing you to play with your avatar,
Collect NFT
customize it with digital
rewards,
fashion, and
wear
earn
clothes,
NFT rewards. We also provide
we have
interactive
interactive AI-driven
NPCs for
NPCs,
games and
virtual
virtual
avatars,
worlds, making your gaming experience even more
provide
immersive and
immersive
realistic.
experience for the
And for
users.
those who want to create their
And
own
also you
virtual
can create your
world,
own virtual
we offer the
world from
NFT
concept,
Virtual Worlds
text to world
Creation Toolkit, which uses AI
It's
to create
a
unique
mixture of
and
procedural and
personalized virtual
generative
worlds that can be used as NFTs. At A-Land, we are revolutionizing the gaming industry.
So yeah, and today we are doing this automated trading bot with Kirobo based on our AI Land platform. Because there is a need for an automated trading bots in games. So imagine this that you. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. So there is a need for automated trading bots in games because manual trades are time consuming. There is a lack of automation of efficient trading and no trading bots in games and virtual worlds. We want to solve this with our virtual trading assistant, which automates trading on Uniswap, analyzes token prices using formulas, and execute trades. How it works? So we built it with a visual builder of Kirobo. It has a backend on it, a trading bot. So let me make a deep dive into it. How does it work? So when it starts with a very simple transaction. You go to the virtual world and there is an avatar that says, give me 10 USDC or USDT and I will trade for you a little bit. And okay. Wow, cool. Yeah. It has a pool. It has a pool where it takes your money. It takes your USDC for a little bit. And then goes to analyze the market. So it analyzes it 2 times, let's say in 5 minutes delay. So the first time it analyzes the Ethereum and DAI pair, because the trading bot will trade on this pair of coin and the stable coin. Yeah. And then it will take another one, actual analysis, and analyze it a little bit based on the differences in the ratios. So we need here 2 ratios to analyze: the current market price of the coins and the historical price, or our assumption that the price will be that kind of. So then we have these 2 ratios. Yeah, they're called variable R and variable RE. Then based on the result, and the decision will be what coin to swap. So if the first value is greater than the second value, it will swap ETH to DAI, and else it will swap, you see, DAI to Ethereum, then convert the tokens back to USDC, and send them back to the user's wallet. And also there is a source of monetization for the developer of the smart contract, where he gets a small fee of the swap. So yeah, here is we have more documentation, like a technical documentation. How does it work? The formulas for the analysis. So we can make a deep dive into it a little bit later. But now let's say that the business model for the virtual trading assistant will drive user returns, because you give 10 USDC, you get back let's say 10 USDC with some APY. Yeah, and the developer commissions that the developer includes in it for the successful swaps. So the customer journey is very, very simple. Let me show you the customer journey. We also created a demo project for the hackathon. Here I have a button, connect MetaMask. I press the button, I sign the transaction with MetaMask, I get back to the game environment. And here is the virtual trading avatar. Hello, mister, how are you doing today?
Trading bot appears on the VR screen, waving the robotic arm in greeting.
Let's trade a little bit.
Trading bot responds with enthusiasm. Absolutely. I'm always ready to trade. What do you have in mind? Do you want me to help you trade some for ETH and DAI on Uniswap?
Yes, I'd like to.
Trading bot responds with a friendly tone. Great, I'm always happy to help you make some trades. Just tell me how much you want to invest, and I'll take care of the rest.
10 USDT.
Trading bot responds with the cheerful tone. 10 Music City it is. Let's make some trades and see what we can do. I'm always excited to help you optimize your investments and get the best possible returns.
Yeah, so as you see, then the trading bot executes some triggers. If you say yes, okay, let's do some transactions being called with Kirobo. So the next steps, we need to deploy this Kirobo smart contract and access it from Unity Web 3 package. So here, like some, this was like the Kirobo. So yeah, so we wrote some scripts to access the Kirobo package from Unity. It's like, instead of React front end, Unity is the front end for Kirobo. Yeah. Thank you. So who wants to take the mic? Oh. Of course, I'm ready for your questions.
Yeah, so just a small question. So Unity is in C#, right?
Yeah.
And so if we have the SDK in C#, it would be very nice, right? Or we can use it as it is. How difficult to find it to use it as it is? Or
Exactly. So to use it as an SDK, we need to provide the smart contract address and some APIs, like the JSON object with the APIs to the connector in the Unity. So it's all ready at this stage of development in the MVP. You can connect MetaMask and you can make any transaction calls.
and what benefits have we seen FCP compared to in your case?
What difference I see?
What benefits in terms of maybe, I don't know, not paying for actions or things like that?
You mean that the most benefit and the value that we get from kirobo, yeah, in this case. The most value that we can is the future integrations that game developers and AI Island creators, they can use kirobo for drag and drop building in their games and virtual worlds. So imagine this like a Roblox on kirobo, where you drag and drop, build your smart contract, and then do some game mechanics in your Unity game, because now there are a lot of game developers, especially a lot of Web3 game developers, hobbyists, and these are like audiences for community building, for using our Unity SDK. So what we are building at the island, we are developing SDKs for different infrastructure projects that are open sourced. We do documentations, we build SDKs for blockchains and interconnecting like all the protocols in one virtual world. And that's why we enable NFT interoperability. You can combine different NFTs from different chains, and that's all in simulation with AI. So yeah. So yeah, we teamed up with Valentine today to complete this project, and also we are actively fundraising now, and we're always looking for advisors who can help us on fundraising, also provide warm introductions, and if there are investors, I have something in mind. It's pre-seed 250K at 5 million valuation with a safe. So yeah. Happy to see kirobo on our partners and integrations page. Yeah, so let's team up together and continue do like the development of this hackathon project. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
C'est ça, non? C'est, je crois que yeah, but it's in French. Oh. Sorry. Oh,
More, yeah. Down. No, in the middle. Down a little bit. Mouse, I will show. Yeah, it's like.
yeah, it's a bit. No, it's not this one.
This one I think.
Because it's in French.
Is it in French?
It just means window.
This one. The monitor. No, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
No, can you just go?
That's the size of the.
Yeah, it's really.
Size, but it's no. I don't want the.
It's just French.
Size.
Sorry.
Okay.
So,
Oh, now English. No, French.
no, sorry.
Voilà.
Yeah, this one.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Not all people at the same time.
T'as jamais fait ça?
Si, mais pas sur cette ordi en fait. Oh, okay, never mind. This one? Yeah, okay. Oh. Yeah, it's
Go.
No, up, scroll up, here.
oh, okay, this one.
Okay, the last one.
Yeah, we got it. Sorry. Yeah, we don't care. Okay, so it's a bit intimidating to speak just after this wonderful presentation. Thanks. So this is Dani, I'm Leah. We are also advised by Pierre and Alfred on this project. And so we are going to talk to you about our ramping solution done with kirobo. And so our solution is called kiramp. And it will combine on and off ramping, meaning that thanks to the batch of transaction enabling with kiramp and kirobo, enabling by kirobo, sorry. So we will limit so the slippage of transaction thanks to the batching. And because we are doing this batching of transaction, we will limit the unpredictable fees estimation, and that's how we are going to have less fees and get more users on our solution. So I would let Dani speak a bit in more details about our technical solution.
Thank you. So how does it working? So as my colleague said, when the user wants to enter the Web3 space using on and off ramp, we're gonna use first server. So they will go, we will send USD, and then we will get USDC without any fees. And after that, we're gonna use kirobo. So we will have a batch transaction. So we can predict the fees and the slippage. So the user won't have to pay more when they want to like transform the USDC into maybe, I don't know, like kirobo token or Ethereum token or other stuff like this. They will be, that will be anti flash loans and like a sandwich attack, because at the end of the day, using kirobo, we'll predict and MEV hackers won't see what it will happen. So that's our solution. And here the business plan is pretty simple because with Kirobo and Circle we we reduce the fees on the user side. Here we just get micro fees on the on and off ramp process because at the end of the day will be our solution will have the same result but less expensive than other on the run off ramp solution, and that's where we are taking the value. Any question?
How do you expect to do this batching? So using the people user batching. So many users will like participate in it, and I understand to do this swap, and then you will be able to batch and do it one call and give them back the money, and then understand. And then you're saying that this will save them a lot of money, right? Instead of each one of them doing by itself, and also protects against the
Because like the users on their end, they won't see like all of the magic there. They will only be like, okay, so I got USD and I want to have it at the end of the day. And at the end, and us will make it possible, but with less fees using, like you said, the swap with the USDC and Kirobo that's gonna batching. It can be only one user, but it can be like a large amount of users and like one queue that putting everything on chain and they got all of their money.
So what I understand, it's like you join the pool, but without being the pool, just you want to do this, and the other one want to do that. And after there is enough people, it can be batched now.
Yep.
And then MCP, and then they all join the batch.
Yeah.
So it would be like joining a liquidity pool, but not knowing that you're joining a liquidity pool. So the person, your company should have a liquidity pool to get everyone on there. And then only when it's profitable, you will do the swap. But this way, you have to pay the users that might give you 10 USD, and they want something in exchange with the rest of the yeah. So I think it's the way that it works, right?
Yeah,
you guys need to beat it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, without the impact of being inside a liquidity pool with impermanent loss and everything.
That's the risk that you take.
Yeah. So you just taking enough for you, so you can like don't lose during the process. Yeah. So
This solution has to be not time sensitive. You need enough in the pool, for example, so it has to be without any time. Whereas the user only when it's profitable, it's the much taking out, right?
The thing here is that because we can with the batch transaction, we can code the logic. We can here in the Kirobo, for instance, go into the Web3 space, go inside the liquidity pool and do the swap directly in one transaction. So without any time needed, because there will be other users inside the Web3 space. For instance, Ethereum, we go to Uniswap, we go to a pool, we do the swaps, and the user get their transaction. It's not like we creating one, but it's not like we module and we use other protocol to compensate. So no time problem. So, questions? Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for this technical process.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's
Someone can get together.
Okay, let's make it.
Like I want to.
Okay, now it's like almost final. You can press like.
Settings. What is the settings?
Here.
Settings?
Yeah.
The audio monitor, screen? Monitor? Display? Display.
Here is it.
Yeah, no. Well, exactly. You need to play it in order to see the option.
Max effect. I wasn't planning to pitch from my computer. I never changed.
Close on the
Yeah,
corner.
he thought that we're going to. Yeah.
Now it's that one. I don't know which one. Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's better to share with someone. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I actually expected that we're dropping it.
Yeah, no, you can. לא, זה עובד. זה עובד, זה מה שהיא רואה פה.
Could you share someone your computer? We just send you a presentation. Andrew, please you help us because it's shitty.
This or this?
Says like allow
The blue one?
share
Tell me
your
that.
Yeah.
Tell me that.
set up.
Yeah.
Could you share the presentation with someone else and open another?
You know, one step from sharing. You have to use your password.
I've shared with everybody.
Yeah.
It says that
No,
hopefully it's not me. No.
For the webinar.
Yeah, it's better.
נשמיע פתינו תבקש תקרוא. But log into the Zoom.
Yeah, very much of this meeting. We don't get bullying the conference.
Thank you.
Recording in progress.
And the video. That's it.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, finally, we are ready to start. My name is Alessandra. With me, my friend Lena. I'm a professional CPO, and Elena is a CPO, and we eat a lot of making our products and reporting during our lives. So we want to present you an interesting solution for every founder and CTO in their area of Web3 and startup field. So Elena.
Yeah. How do I change the slide? Great. So yeah, here's our team. Sasha is our CFO. Kirobo team is basically our development team because we don't have developers yet. And me, I'm a professional fintech CFO. Let's go to the next slide, please. So, where should we start? I spoke to a number of CFOs and founders who are acting as CFOs in Web3 spheres, and they shared some pains with me. While doing regular operating payments, they faced the following pain points. So first of all, when you are sending your recurring payments, all the time you are under operational risk of messing up with the wallet address or the network or the coin, and also it's manual stuff you don't want to spend your time on, especially as a founder. Second, you always fear a bit of losing your private keys or getting hacked. So I'm pretty sure that you know the cases. And number three, last but not the least, is it's very hard to manage your finance and understand how financially healthy you are to report for your investors and stakeholder, because once you go to the Block Explorer and see all those transactions, imagine like 3 months passed and you don't understand what is this payment, whom it is sent to, for what reason, and all that stuff. And with our solution, we are going to address all those pain points with just one FCT-based decentralized application. Саш, можно сделать поменьше штуку? Yeah, here. Thank you. So first of all, it's streamlined recurring payments. You just set up the payments one time, set up the regularity of the payment like 2 times a month or 1 time a month, the coin, the amount, and it's going to happen automatically. You don't have to care more about it and waste your precious time. Second one, multi-signature security. So you set up rules, you probably know what multi-signature is. It's the best way currently to store your funds, better than like hardware wallet, because you still can lose it together with all your money. So it adds another layer of protection for your funds. And third, it's our know-how, transparent reporting. You've got your reports in user-friendly form, and automatically generated NFT reports can be generated every month or whatever time frame you prefer and sent to the wallets of your investors, let's say. So it's like NFT gated access to the report. So your investors know what your costs are and what your income is and all that stuff. And yeah, another little, like the small feature, which is very delightful. I spoke to lots of developers and team members of startups, and they usually like to be, can you revert, token streaming. Token streaming is the innovative payment mechanics when you got your money not on your pay date, but in a method of stream, like a pipe, imagine a pipe that's streaming your money to you like all the time with every block on the blockchain, you get a little piece of your salary. It also can unlock different payment mechanics, like for example, if someone is paid based on the length of his shift, or I don't know, webinars with paid access, every second is charged. So let's go for the next. Sasha will tell you about the OT reporting.
So guys, every small startup have a dream to become a big company and initiate come to an IPO. So we wanna give an opportunity to act like a big company from scratch, and got an open reports, old style but understandable from the very first day of existence. For example, open salary amounts, open costs, and open
like on marketing and stuff.
Marketing and other stuff, information for investors and community that already invest in your project. So additional, we think that it could be cool to buy NFT like an access for this report for interested people to protect data and at the same time make it open. So let's make Web3 great again. Thank you, guys.
This is
not some numbers.
Yeah, we have made some estimation of the market. So global accounting software market is expected to grow for about 15 billion by year 2026. And with the growing adoption of blockchain technology, we see so many companies moving to making their payments in crypto, and lots of employees, especially from overseas, from distant countries, they prefer to be paid in crypto. So our company, our solution Kirobo Next is going to be leading this industry, and help both traditional businesses who want to operate in cryptos and Web3 businesses in DAOs. We're going to use several business mechanics to monetize. First of all, subscriptions. We're going to have tiered subscriptions. Can you show the next slide, please? Starters will we're going to be open for everyone, so you can use, even if you're the very small startup, you can use basic functionality for free. For the pro companies, for the pro users, we're going to provide some extended features and pro features. And for the enterprise, like for the bigger companies, we got to provide exclusive support and even more advanced features. Maybe turn back for okay, so let's go next. And
if you want to know more about our
I didn't say about additional monetization mechanics, like some advanced feature that we can provide, and if you're a free tier user but you want to use some advanced feature, you can buy. Yeah,
that's it. Thank you. Questions?
Anyone else?
We hope you understand.
We hope that we're building something that is useful in real life, because I'm a fan of finance.
About the streaming payment, especially when you do FCP, because you can make as many as FCPs as you want, and you can make back an FCP that pays you X money, and second after that another FCP that pays you X plus 1. But it's in a way that only one of them can be one. So what does it mean? It means that I am paying like $1, and now I'm paying $1.50. So you can run this FCP or that FCP, but you cannot run both FCPs. So you want to run the biggest one. So over time, you will see your balance go up. And inside, and you have FCP, you can just use it and take the money. So then salaries like this can become like streaming, that you take when you want it,
Yes.
The idea of streaming connected with FCT is very interesting because it utilizes the power of the FCT to do many transactions without really doing them on the blockchain. But to sign them, that you give, let's say, your signature as the employee that the worker can take this money. So yeah, so this is very nice. I just want to ask one question. In order to do that, so you talked about barriers, right? So there is one barrier of human, which is not human friendly. So it's very strange that you don't know what you're signing. So what's the answer to that? There's a problem that you are afraid that you don't send to the right address, things like that. So SCP can help you with that. I want to ask you this solution that you thought about. You thought about before learning about SCP or you just?
Yeah, I have experience in payroll systems. I had my own startup, and then I worked for another startup as a CPO.
Yeah, I thought so. So what solution did you use in order to do that?
Какую штуку подключить, чтобы сделать стриминговый платеж?
Like what solution do I need to use for the streaming?
No, for the solution that you offered now. If you didn't know about FCP, what would you use?
Like streaming protocols, you mean?
Yeah.
It depends on the blockchain. They have like number of them, and they utilize different mechanics. But it is Streamflow for Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken. It is Rocketo, but I'm not sure if it's working now for Near. Yeah, I would say Streamflow is the most used one. It works well on Ethereum, and I believe in most of the popular layer 2 blockchains as well.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you see, we have an enthusiastic team members who want to be paid in streams, right? Yeah, if you want to pay your employees or you want to get paid as an employees in token streaming, there are no boundaries for doing this.
The good thing here is that kirobo is a no-code platform. Even you can build a payroll streaming service.
Even like I'm.
We will do it tonight.
even a girl. CFO is her, I'm a CFO. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't bring me any closer to writing actual code. Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, so we have some very nice food that is being served here. So while discussing what we saw right now, feel free to eat and to enjoy yourselves, and we'll reconvene soon to announce the winners.